Hello, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Rogues Gallery. We got Jim Cox in the chat very early on. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for being here. Daniel showed up as well. Good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you. Ryan Cardinal's in the house as well. Welcome, my friend. We got Pale Rider here. What's up, man? Hail hookers. Hail to you, sir. Oh, Johnny Karen already 5 seconds late. I want the manager right now. Well, I think we can arrange that. Here's the manager.
Here. What seems to be the problem?
What seems to be the problem, Johnny Cage? We're 5 seconds late. He had a problem.
What's the problem, Johnny Cage? See? Now he peed his pants.
Yes, he wasn't expecting the manager to come in like that.
Yeah, of course.
We got Six here. What's up, Six? Good to see you. Tina Bojan's in the house as well. Thanks for stopping in. We're just going to talk about some books. We got some guests. At least we did. But for the time being, we got one extra guest. What's up, Blood Doodle? You want to say hello?
What's up, Blood guys?
Blood Dude.
Blood Dude. Oh, my bad. I read a doodle. Okay, so I'm sorry. Just reading the private chat here for a second. Okay. Johnny Cage says I really wasn't. I do wish it was a doodle. I like doodles. I like pool noodles too. So how's everybody's Thursday going so far?
Yeah, pretty well. Let's put it that way. Like, I just got the craziest travel ride to my parents because, like, normally we're used to air-conditioned, Wi-Fi, electricity-based train with at least 10 cars, where you can choose your comfort zone and everything. And today everything got fucked up. So we got like 2 cars, no air conditioning, no Wi-Fi, no electricity, a crowded piece of shit.
Oh.
That had to have all the windows open. So I couldn't hear myself talking or anything like that. And on the top of that, there were like 2 groups of men sitting across one of the car. Basically one on another. And
like sitting on each other's laps.
No, there was one group sitting in one corner of a car, and the second group was sitting on the other, in the other corner, across the car, and they were very loudly discussing the positives and negatives of taking steroids and proteins and creatine and all that shit.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, so it was a very pleasant ride.
Are they juicing up for the Olympics or what?
Yeah, of course. Throw a shadow or something like that.
Yeah, Six says your audio is super low. We know.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on my laptop here. My Wi-Fi is also a little bit crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna speak it into my microphone right now. Is this how you like me? Like how you like to see me? Like the piece of my forehead? That's really nice.
I think it'd be good if you just speak up a little bit. I think it'd be good if you just up your tone a little bit. Act like you're teaching. Put the hammer down.
That's the thing. I'm not alone here. My dad is already sleeping and my mom is in the next room, so I don't really want to yell at like something almost to 1 a.m. So.
Well, you know who doesn't mind yelling? Vinny. What's up,
Harrison.
Vinny?
Hey guys.
We want Harrison.
Harrison or Alex? What do you want today?
Harrison. We want Harrison.
You sure?
Harrison.
Oh, hello everyone. Nerds on panel. Nerds in chat. Hi.
Well, howdy. Thanks for stopping in, Harrison.
Harrison, Karen doesn't approve.
Oh, it's your pleasure to have me.
That's true. Johnny wants to know if this is your first ASMR stream, Katie.
Yeah, of course.
I think he was talking to me.
Oh, God. Six says I use Skull Candy earbuds with a mic and my audio is good. If you have any of those laying around. Got the Quaff over here. What's up, man? We'll be seeing you very shortly.
This is a microphone over here in this. Why do I have it on the other one? So that's a microphone over there, but for some reason it doesn't work on the laptop as I would like to. So yeah, I'm sorry, but maybe what's the name of the cook? Yeah, Gordon and Ramsay could solve this this thing, because apparently Harrison wasn't enough, so we decided to have another celebrity on.
Well, Gordon Ramsay likes to yell too.
Do you know how to yell, Gordon?
Not more than me. Remember, Infowars.com.
Of course. Well, let's start with our creators. We got Liam Gray in the house. What's up, Liam? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Hey, brother.
Very well.
Look,
Very well.
guys, look, I'm COVID safe.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah,
Oh.
look, I got the orange spot, so I'm okay. You know, it's okay to hang out with me. I'm one of the cool kids now. Yeah.
I gotta go to Walgreens. I get the little stickers I used to write the prices. What I put on my comics. I'll do the same thing.
Were you coerced into getting that?
Yeah, it's part of having to go to the hospital. You know, I had to go and get an ultrasound, and they had to COVID test me to make sure I was okay. Since I'm such a high risk sitting in my filthy studio all day, you know, writing comic books, you know.
Mm.
Liam,
Yeah.
how dare you? How dare you speak to the manager like that?
Look at the effect of the shot. Look what it does.
God, yeah, that's pretty much what it's turning people into on Twitter, at least.
Yeah, just whatever. Eat the cabbage, people. It's healthy.
It's turning people into cabbages too. Go back to the zombie. That was funnier.
Well, I know Liam's on a little bit of a time constraint, so let's talk some Wonder Island, shall we?
I'm a popular person. I'm a man in high demand, you know. So
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so our first question up, Liam. Here it comes. Now you're a pitch man. This should be easy for you.
yeah, you call me a pitch man? Okay.
Well, I know you're better at pitching Sunsworn than I am, so yeah, I consider you a pitch man.
Oh well, you know, you want to hear my pitch? You want to hear my pitch?
Of course.
Does Disney own imagination? Does Disney own your dreams, your nostalgia, everything that you know exists in the corporate world? No, maybe, but that doesn't mean that we can't make new ones. Here with Wonder Island, I'm creating a timeless adventure, timeless sort of folklore, fairy tale, anime adventure with an awesome shonen battle theme sort of sewn through it. You can pick this up if you're a fan of stuff like Studio Ghibli things. See, you say I'm a pitch man. Yeah, you can pick this up if you're a fan of stuff like Studio Ghibli, and Jungle Book, and Peter Pan, timeless sort of adventure series. It's been presented largely as a it's being presented largely as a children's series, right? But it's also sort of an all-age adventure series. So if you're a fan of classic retro fantasy, then this is something you're going to want to check out for sure. We're still in the early stages of funding, so we've got a lot to offer. And being a part of this isn't just grabbing a book that you might enjoy. You really are investing in the future of my company, which will allow me to bring down costs so that we can finally be competitive with the mainstream market, which is my long-term goal. Also, it's the only way you can get some of my precious Leprechaun gold. So if you want Leprechaun gold, this is how you back the book. This is how you back the book. So I've really put together an in-depth Indiegogo page here. So I do encourage you to go have a look, you know, embark upon a fantasy adventure beyond compare. You know, it is a world of incredible creatures and impossible odds. You know, the character will be challenged, met with incredible challenges, magic, monsters, all sorts of amazing stuff. And this is the kind of thing that you won't get really anywhere else. You know, everything else has been sort of corporate and is put through a formula and sort of handed out to you, you know, mass produced. This here is something that is truly beautiful. If you're a fan of Celtic folklore, you're a fan of again Ghibli, retro anime and timeless storytelling, this is the series that you've been waiting for. It's suitable for kids, it's fun for adults, and it's got a whole bunch of awesome add-ons and perks. And this is just the beginning for Conquest Comics. This is our next step forward. This is phase 2, and we hope that you'll be there, every step of the way.
All right,
Then
well
I have
done.
a question.
Mhm.
I heard this rumor that the Leprechaun Gold doesn't work in Australia.
What do you mean the Leprechaun Gold doesn't work in Australia? Who's been talking about my gold?
Yeah, well, I don't want to start drama, so
You're not going to divulge your sources?
I don't want to start any drama. So.
Mm.
We're all after his Lucky Charms.
Well, Power Adam says, Liam, just think how much you'll be able to do with the third arm that's going to grow out of your chest. Am I missing something there? Do you have a third arm growing?
I don't know, not that I know of.
He might be referring to the jab.
No, he didn't get the jab. He got tested.
I just got tested. Yeah, I just got tested, So I'm COVID safe, guys. You don't have to worry about, Can't blame me if you get sick. It's not on me.
So if you want, if a third arm's a possibility, we might want to consider.
I thought we were talking some. I thought we were talking some Total Recall shit here. I was like, "What? What's going on?" I don't know.
I got a third. Whoa! Who grew a third tit?
Yikes! But yeah, seriously, guys, if you haven't back it, check it out. Let's get some movement happening on this campaign. Let's get this thing flying up the tiers. I've got stretch goals laid out. They're very achievable. They're realistic for what we're able to do. And you saw what I was able to do with Xenotype. You're going to have a fierce battle, consequences, continuity, and conflict, full character arcs. This will be a fun and fantastic series that you'll be able to enjoy 20 years from now. So if your problem's me, let me get out of your way and really just look at the product and consider what we're offering here. This has been a tremendous work of a labor of love, and I think that you'll find a lot of value in it. I don't want to sound desperate, but early backers are the guys that really are the risk takers, and I'd rather you guys jump on here at the beginning and help us fight for this than just sort of let this sort of languish or be something that you think, oh, I could have been a part of that. I could have done that. I'm going to put in the work. It's all Australian made. Nothing through China. No printing done in China. No, you don't have to worry about any of that. We're all shipping done here locally by myself and my little Oompa Loompa army, and yeah, this is a project that I think is something really special. So don't just let this pass us up, and don't make the mistake of thinking this is just a kid's book. It's no more a kid's book than Naruto was a kid's book. So if you're a fan of anime or manga and you enjoyed Naruto, then you're probably going to enjoy Wonder Island. So
Heck yeah, we're going to be delving a little bit deeper. But first, super fan Adam Shawan's in the house. Good to see you, my man. Frank and Shawan Wiener Dog Clan. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Those guys are cool. I think they're the same guy, but still cool. All right, on to number 2. So I know you did just tell us a little bit about yourself, but let's just delve a little bit deeper. Like, what's your history with comics? How did you get started? How did you get interested? And maybe any, I don't want to ask like your working experience or anything like that, but just, generalities.
Awesome. So I just got done telling these guys to let me get out of the way. What are you doing?
Well, I got a format. I can't click number 3 and yet after number 1.
All right.
I put numbers on there, Liam. I put numbers on there.
Okay. All right. I can't argue with math. I can't argue with math. The power of math is everything.
It's easy.
Okay. So I was exposed to comics at a very early age via the Masters of the Universe mini comics, which were given to me by friends because I was too poor to have the action figures, and they would throw them away. It was actually, ironically, a huge influence in this work itself because fundamentally, Wonder Island, all of the magical backdrops, the fantastic world that you see behind him, you know, that's all inspired by those classic Masters of the Universe mini comics. I really fell in love with comics as a medium. They were, I would sit for hours as my little escape when my whole world was screaming, bailed up in my little closet like Harry Potter, you know, while shit was going down. And I would read comic books. That was my escape, you know, comic
Did
books
someone
and
actually
Saturday
lock you
cartoons.
inside?
Well, I mean, we were trying to keep this happy, but you know, yes,
Was it Joe Biden?
you know, yeah, no, it's I don't want to get into a big sob story about my past, but yeah, well, I had a difficult upbringing, and comic books and Saturday morning cartoons not only served as an escape for me, but were really fundamental in helping me learn the morals that I needed to become the man that I am today. We all make fun of the sort of guiding moral underline of children's entertainment that we had throughout the 80s and a little bit into the early 90s, but to kids that were fatherless or growing up in difficult situations like I was, abusive or violent homes, it allowed to cast a sense of normalcy into my world and a sense of order and control that didn't sort of come from anywhere else, that allowed me to sort of deal with bigger, heavy issues that would have turned into trigger warnings or serious mental illness for a lot of modern kids, you know. Like, basically I learned to cope through this stuff. And I think that it's important to give direction to the next generation, especially young fatherless boys that don't know where to look. And they always, since World War II, they've always looked to comic books, to superheroes, to things that are fictional to find a sort of inspiration and hope. And that's what I'm taking such a huge pay cut to sort of wait around in the indie comic scene and try and build a company, because I really think that that's important. And I can't control sort of the mainstream market in any way. I'm not, my name's not credible enough or big enough, you know. It's I never had a hit series at Marvel or DC or anything like that. And so I'm starting from the ground up. With your help, I'm hopefully going to be able to create a number of series that will speak truth to power, that will create boldly without fear, and will serve as guiding posts for another generation coming up, so that kids that had a difficult life like myself, and like some of the kids that I work with, you know, from troubled homes, get a chance to have heroes again. Right now, superheroes are in decline, and everything's all goofy and lame, and that's what motivates me to be here. That's the reason I love this stuff, especially I think it's very timely, the recent decline of Masters of the Universe, which was my first true love of a franchise, my first true fandom. I think it's a message from God, and it sounds goofy to say out loud, but I think it's a message that I'm going in the right direction, even though this isn't quite getting the numbers that Xenotype did. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to provide top quality for product for my fans, and hope that enough people are willing to take a chance and believe in me, because I know I can do good work, and I know that I can leave the world a little bit better than I found it. And that's my driving motivation for why I create and why I do what I do.
Absolutely, man. I mean, nothing worth doing is easy, right?
Exactly.
Power wants to know: is there a red dress Chris anywhere in there? He says he's asking for a friend, but we all know.
Well, hey, for the Power Fantasy Fun Pack, there can be, you know, there's an option. There's a higher tier that'll provide you with a copy of the book and the ability to have yourself, a friend, a family, or a pet drawn into the book as a sort of minor character. So if you want a red dress in there, just find someone pretty as the day is long, and grab that tier, and there she will be, just like that. Or he. I mean, hey, who am I to stand in the way of your dollars?
Yeah.
Oh, that Chris is a he.
There you go, Power Rider. He also says, I like Liam, but I might lock him in a closet for a laugh, just being honest.
And just to be fair, I'd probably deserve it.
Bird of Morning One says, I can relate. The main thing my dad said to me all the time was, if I wanted any shit out of you, I'd squeeze your head.
Yeah. I understand brutal. So please, I mean, I know that it's a bit goofy, but go back my book. Help me help people that went through difficult times like we did. Like we create beautiful things from adversity. Strong men create great things, and that's how we get here. We don't do it by just sort of walking away and looking in on ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. Black Angus is in the house. What's up, man? Says hello. Just saying hi. May pop in and out. I wasn't sir. But yeah, we're not going to really get into that. Thanks for being here. And let's go ahead and move on to number 3. So yeah, let's chat a little bit about the universe of Wonder Island. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Some people have to explain that too. I think you know just what to say.
Yeah, sure. So, Wonder Island is set in a magical fantasy. Well, on a magical fantasy island. It's inspired again by Celtic mythology, and people have compared it to Legend of Zelda: Golden Sun, the Wonder Boy series. But it's actually a reference to Ireland itself and how it rose from the sea. We're talking classic Irish folklore here, Irish mythology. And in this world of Brightwater, which is a tiny corner, tiny mystical hidden magical forest, that is protected by the Alfheim, the Alpha, the Wild Hunt, as you see, just above or below, I don't know. They're the elves, right? But there's in Brightwater, so named for the shimmering water that is in the Fountain of Youth. There is the Fountain of Eternity, the Spring of Eternity, and the Fountain of Youth, and it's overseen by fierce elemental guardian spirits, nature spirits, fairies. These aren't your mother's fairies. These aren't like pretty little Princess Tinkerbell things. They're creatures of war. Based on the Tuatha De Danann, the gods under the hills. Right. And basically, Arwen is orphaned and left here as a city builder. Rather than being killed, they raise him. He becomes a defender of this of the borders of this realm, symbolic of imagination. But the land is imperiled when a creature of darkness is able to breach and enter the Grand Wood when the Scum Lords, that's those ugly little troll guys up there, are essentially migrating their slaves through underground tunnels. So that thing gets free and it just wreaks havoc on this place. It falls to Aaron to sort of stand him. The universe itself is very broad and continues out far beyond Brightwater, but in the first volume we're only going to see Brightwater and the Shadow of Doomspire, but the book will end with Arwen being brought out into this wild magical world that is not at all like his hometown, his little home, because he's going to have to leave the security of Brightwater, and that's where you really are going to get to see that there are all of these different races. There are the 8 races of man, the elves, who are called the Lightbringers, the city builders, who are the humans. You've got the dwarves, who are the mountain folk. You've got the orcs, who are the warbound. You've got the Urklings, who are the goblins. They're also known as the Craven. You've got the Hofflin, which are where hobbits were. They're based on the same thing hobbits originally were based on, which halflings in a way, but we're getting back into older folklore. I've got a lot of world building here. You'll see that they're the Stone Singers. So if you're a fan of stuff like Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, and really elaborate world building, then Wonder Island really has a lot of that. You can't see it here on the surface because I was planning on doing a second supplemental book if we do well enough. That's going to be a huge lore tome that'll have all of this stuff in it. But we've done the development for it. Yeah. So it really is a fantastic world, and I think that people are going to find themselves really whisked away. It should easily be on par with Dark Crystal's new series on Netflix. I think I might have even done a little bit better if I'm to be quietly humble about my my work. So
never be quiet. Whip it out. Let everyone know.
Oliver's here. What's up, my man?
Hey man, yeah, Oliver's the best.
What up?
But yeah, dude, I know a lot about this project as well. Seen a lot, heard a lot. I know how this issue is even going to end. And no, even if you pay me a bunch of money, I won't tell you. Buy the book. It is fantastic. I absolutely love it, man.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
A pleasure.
But we're gonna ask. Say what?
It's very lively and colorful.
Yeah, very colorful.
I'm so sick of everything being muted and soft brown
Yep.
colors, like and
I hear
gray
ya.
wash. Like let's get some like in your face bright colors. You can identify my characters from across the room. Spider-Man's red and blue, you know, like Superman's red and blue. You know, look at these classic characters that we sort of grew up with, and you can spot them from across the street because they're in neon fucking spandex. Like, let's get some of that back, you know? Like,
Oh, absolutely. That's how my
make
books
the
are
world
so
a brighter,
Mhm.
yeah, make the world a brighter, magical place, you know? Like, that's what I'm trying to do here with my art. And I can't do that without support from the community, you know? This is a career. It's not a hobby. So, you know, help make this happen. Help pass this along to another generation. Enjoy it for yourself too. You'll be unashamed in that you'll enjoy it. You know, it's so beautiful, beautiful landscape.
Yep, sorry.
No, I'm just filling in air until people tell me to shut up. So
No. I just wanted to throw in that during my last project I got very close to saturated colors, you know, and bright vivid tones and all that. You know, very fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, we definitely need more color out and about.
Mhm.
And that's one thing I've been trying to do. I hear you, man. Like all these muted, like really dark tones, like it's cool to an extent, and it fits some genres, it fits some stories, but that's it seems to be a lot of it. So yeah, I'm definitely all about getting more colorful worlds out there.
Same here, man. That's all my projects. I make sure to have nice, vibrant, beautiful colors, you know, and that's why I print it the way I do as well, because I want people to really get that full experience and not be depressed when they look at my books.
Yeah, depression is definitely not a feeling that you want to impart on your readers.
No. I want to leave my audience with a feeling of awe and wonder. It's another sort of reason behind the name. You know, I had a bunch of names I could have picked, and this is the one I went with. I think that, you know, I want people to feel adventure again and excitement and happiness. Like with Xenotype, a lot of people put down the book and they're like, "Whoa, that was exhausting. That holy shit," you know, and really sort of aiming for that. But the with Wonder Island, when you put the book down, I just want you to be like, I want you to have a little smile on the corner of your mouth, tucking in the corner of your mouth. That's what I'm going for. Like, wow, you know, Liam did it again. You know, that's what I'm looking for here, and I'm confident I've delivered it with the with this project. So, you know, I hope that this can be.
I feel good.
Yeah, I want this to be a piece of modern nostalgia. I want it to be like you found something from your childhood that you just sort of missed, like an old series that just didn't air in your corner of the world, or an old comic that, like, you know, you didn't know was good, and then you find it, you're like, oh wow, this is great. That's what I'm trying to sort of bring out, you know. So for the reader, because I don't just write a story because, oh, this is the story this will be fun. Like, I really consider heavily in my work the reader's experience. You know, I want your experience to be a positive one. And when I'm laying out my storyboards, when I'm coming up with my work, you know, that's what I'm aiming to do here. I'm aiming to give you a very specific experience at the end of the book when you close that last page. So,
yeah.
Listen, Liam Gray, he is the ginger version of me, okay? He is fantastic. I love this man to death. He is serious as a heart attack when it comes to this stuff, okay? And I'm sure he also takes the iodine capsules we sell over at, Infowars.com.
Karen here. Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
Liam?
Stop interrupting this man.
well, yeah, you know, I've got to keep my levels balanced. You know, it's the iodine's the way to go. I call it iron life because, you know, there ain't no dying in it. It's just it's ambrosia. It's the secret of immortality. You know, you just got to keep going.
This is true, you know, and it fights off, you know, that water in Eternia, you know, the water that's making everyone gay. You know, it's crazy. That and in Jersey.
It is crazy. LDJD show. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Yeah, please do drop a like. Frank, And the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan says, does the comic have female wiener dogs in it? Because I would so steal my human's wallet and go buy it if it does. Arf, arf.
Well, again, there are no plans for wiener dogs, but Mr. Frank, as I mentioned earlier, the Power Fantasy Fun Pack can allow you to have influence and say within the story through the power of a cameo. It can be for your friend, your family, or a happy little wiener dog. Your choice. I just need a bit of art reference and what exactly you want. You'll get yourself a book and a place in it. You know.
Yeah, some wiener.
I always wanted to have a wiener dog.
They're pretty adorable. They're pretty adorable.
I'm not going to say any disparaging remarks about wiener dogs with Frank in the house.
Nah. I pretty much ended up with malfunctioned wiener, and so, I should have gotten the dog.
All right, well, on to number 4. All right, let's talk about the heroes a bit.
Okay, give me just a second. Actually,
Absolutely.
Let me just read you something. Since we're going to be talking to Arwen, everyone wants to talk generic shonen protagonist. That sort of that works for a little bit. But let me read you something. I have been fostered and trained by all of the great masters of Brightwater. I am wise. I direct all judgment of the Queen of Eternity. I am a great host at feasts, sharing gifts and spoils. I aid in honor and fines. Finnabar trained me that I might slay mighty warriors through my valor. I am fierce. I am able to guard the borders of the land against foreign foes. I am a shelter to every poor man, a rampant to fight for every rich man. I give comfort to every wretch. I deal mischief to every strong man. I can surpass any man in valor, combat, skill, splendor, cleverness, injustice, and boldness. I am a match for any war chief, and I give thanks to no one but Denu. Ulla has trained me so that I am skillful in the sylvan arts, so that I am learned in the excellencies of knowledge. I fight for honor of all alike. Honorably, I have been asked by Conscious to journey now through the tumultuous lands of Doomspire, that I might slay a dragon and set things right, things that I may have made wrong. And there you go. That's Arwen. What do you want to know? What else do you want to know?
That's my life story.
Oh, very nice. Oh, Pale Rider wants to know if that's a Ray quote.
No, it's not. It's not.
Absolutely not. Well, who might Arwen be meeting on his quest? I was scrolling down here earlier. I saw Bell Pepper and some others.
So he's meeting up with Bell Pepper. Bell Pepper is his fiery fairy friend who's got the ability to create rainbow bridges. She's a bit of a guiding force for him, a little bit like Tinkerbell, like Tink, and like the other sort of fairies and pixies that sort of occupy the land. She's too small to have more than one emotion at the time, so she's very exaggerated, very characterized in her expression. She's a geomancer with the ability to warp and twist the natural forces of Wonder Island into magic and create pathways and manipulate existing elemental sources, fire, water, wind, air, sort of, and bend them to her will. She can't create them like some other people can. Some people can just conjure lightning or throw fireballs, but Bell Pepper can merely sort of increase the intensity and power of existing sources or shape them into other things. Her main form of attack is her ability to conjure rainbow bridges, which is meant to be a path of travel, but she's a bit of a weird one. So she's learned how to just sort of shoot it at people like a projectile weapon.
Just a little crafty with it.
Yeah, she hits you with a bridge. That's how she fights.
Well, stand back, Heimdall. There's a new rainbow bridge maker in town.
That's right. And it drawing from early European and Irish folklore and mythology. Rainbows have a different meaning. Some folks have been saying that it's gay coded. No, it's actually we're taking the rainbow back.
Taking it back.
It's got nothing to do with homosexuality, or there's no sexuality in this book. There's no romance in this book. It's at least not in this first volume. It's a purely fun magical adventure. If you can it's Willow, it's Labyrinth, it's fun fantasy, and I'm not going to stifle my creativity because someone else wants to claim ownership over a series of colors or a shape that has been rooted in folklore and mythology forever. I mean, there's gold at the end of every rainbow, and you can get some too with the completionist pack right here with some magical leprechaun gold with these pendants. These are gold plated, they're beautiful, they're engraved, and there's a limited quantity of them, so go grab those.
So that's the leprechaun gold.
You sound like I've had a bit of acting training. I have not. I've just had to learn how to do this for Xenotype. I always get nervous as hell. There's Princess Otome. So Princess Otome is not the soft-hearted Princess Peach type that everyone keeps sort of saying, oh, she's Princess Peach. Actually, she's pretty vain. She's a mistress she's a mistress. She's a princess who
actually, my first impression when I saw this was I Dream of Genie.
Thank you. That was one of our references. Yeah, so she's a foreign princess from a different land that is the sort of Arabic nation. They're not called the Arabic nation, but that's sort of what they are, where they're from. She's a princess from that area, and she's a master of veil magic, or a practitioner of veil magic. That allow her to sort of enchant and ensorcel the mind and create powerful illusions. That's how she deals with things. She's traveled to Brightwater because she's at the peak of her beauty. She's as pretty as she thinks she's ever going to be, and she doesn't want to. Yeah, she doesn't want to. She fears her first wrinkle, her first imperfection, and marring the perfection that she's been raised to sort of achieve. So she hopes that the sprites of Brightwater will gift her with the secrets of eternal beauty, so that she might be beautiful forever. Only they're not into rewarding vanity. And she's got to deal with a giant badass dragon that's there wrecking house. She's not about to let that get in her way. So she teams up with Arwen to help set things right in the hopes that will earn her the reward that she's come to this hidden empire searching for.
Very cool. How much of a time crunch are you on, Liam?
I'm on a pretty big time crunch. Let me have a look over here. Real
okay,
quick. I've got 4 minutes. Lieutenant Caspian is a conflicted man, a man of the Wild Hunt. He's been brought to Wonder Island he's been brought to Brightwater as a hero of eternity. He's been chosen by fate, by the Queen of the Fairies, by the Sealy Queen to serve as one of their guardians. But the Alpha military, the Lightbringers, the elves that sort of stand on their border, seeing him as a elven citizen, marshaled him and placed him within the military. He is fiercely loyal. He is a nationalist to his countrymen, but now he has a conflicted sense of morality as he stands between what is best and just and demanded of him for his country, and what is best and just and fair for to be a hero of Brightwater. So that's who he is. He's far more confident, skilled, and a lot more serious than our boy Arwen.
Very cool. All right, well, tell you what, since we're on a time crunch, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next. We got 2 more questions. We'll try to do them quickly.
Oh, yikes. Okay. All right. We're going to do these machine gun style, guys. Here we go.
Now, I know this is a question you have been asked recently. Could you tell us a little bit more about the villains in Wonder Island?
There is the Vile Witch Yagdra, who is the mother of evil, the mother of maladies. And she, you can see her there roughly in the line art. Briefly, the story opens with her. The fairies steal Arwen as a baby from her originally. Is she Arwen's mother? We don't know. Probably not, because they go looking for his parents. They can't find them. But Yagdra herself is a real pain in the butt, and we have not seen the last of her. So she is a vile, evil witch that is inspired by early European folk tales or Slavic folk tales. You can see there's a bit of Baba Yaga in there, but that's not all she is. So yeah, you're looking for Wizard of the Oz, evil wicked witch. There you go. You got one. Blammo straight away. Next up, we have Nibene, the dreaded dragon of Doomspire. Originally being relocated and brought under heel by the Scumlords, the tyrants of that capture and poach animals from the Grand Wood and bring them for processing so that they can make more Scumlords. They thought, if we have a dragon, we'll be able to have a whole bunch of trolls, because they throw you in a pit. they grab you, they kidnap you, they throw you in a pit, and then you melt down, and you feed the mother, and then they make more slimes. So I mean trolls, because that's what they are. So it's that's the first sort of villains that we sort of encountered. There's a third villain, but I can't give it away. I can't tell you about it. It's a big spoiler at the end of the book. So and of course the Wild Hunt themselves are technically they're heroes, but they're on a different side to Brightwater. You know what I mean? They're trying to protect and isolate Brightwater, keep it a hidden kingdom away from the rest of the world. But with that comes a sort of authoritarian tyranny that can be a little bit oppressive, be a little bit difficult for the young, free-spirited, freedom-loving Arwen and the rebellious sprites of Brightwater to always accept. You know, so
right. Yeah, and a third party and a third interest is always makes for a good mix of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're not the bad guys. Again, they're not bad guys. They're just they want control, and that's yeah. It's okay. What have we got next?
All right. This is the most important question of all. NyRiam, take it away.
Oh no.
Liam, that's a question for you.
What?
How do you hang your toilet paper, over or under, and why?
I hang it over because I'm considerate. I'm considerate of people in my home, you know, and I think that if it was under, like you got to sort of, sometimes it'll sort of be against the wall. It's difficult to get to. It's I don't know. I think that, you know, yeah, it's not how I would yeah, it's got to be over, right? Did I just lose half my backers? Like, is this a polarizing thing?
It's always over. You kidding me? There's even the copyright that was put in for the toilet paper. It's supposed to hang over.
I would agree. I would agree with over. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I've made the right choice. If you agree with over toilet paper, if it's going to be over, go back Wonder Island today. You know, you'll never see a roll of toilet paper drawn in that isn't over in Wonder Island. I guarantee it. I assure it. Make it happen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Exterminate all squibs. Down with the squibs. The squibs are a problem in Wonder Island. We got to get rid of those guys. So purge the chat of all squibbery. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name's Liam Gray. I want to thank Red Gaze. I want to thank NyRiam. I want to thank everyone. And I want to thank the lovely chat here today. Please go subscribe to my channel. Someone will share the link. Go back my book. Let's show people what winning looks like. For that, I need you guys to help me win. I don't get to just declare it, unfortunately. Love you guys. Stay excellent.
Oh yeah, thank you, Liam. I'm gonna go ahead and play that Wonder Island trailer. But while we're doing that, Donkey Madness, if you're still in the chat, man, you got the link. Come on in. If not, we will just have some discussion and then wrap it up. But first things first, I'm going to get to this Wonder Island trailer because it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So let me just bring that back up. And Oliver says, I want that Castle Grayskull. Yeah, we all do. All that.
Come to a magical land far, far away. Encounter mischievous monsters, witchcraft, and superhuman sorcery in a magical fantasy beyond compare. Join Arwen, a spirited boy tasked with protecting the secrets of the Fountain of Youth from those who would dare to use its power for evil. Wonder Island #1, Hero of Brightwater, is an exciting graphic novel containing the first 3 chapters of Arwen's adventure. Meet Arwen, an orphaned infant rescued from the vile witch Yagdrad, raised by the spirits of Brightwater. Of course, these aren't your typical fairies. They're elemental guardians, fierce warriors, given life by the magical properties of the Fountain of Youth and charged with protecting the secrets of eternity. And now that same responsibility falls to Arwen, Only the free-spirited 10-year-old spends more time roughhousing with the uglies than tending his duties, which brings him into conflict with Captain Morrowind and the Wild Hunt, an elite fighting force of noble sun elves whose sworn duty it is to protect the Grand Wood from monsters and evildoers. All of which means just about nothing to Arwen. Until disaster befalls Brightwater, when one such escapade releases the dreaded burst dragon Nibene, and unleashes a doom upon the Grand Woods not seen since the reign of Yagdra. Though faced with an impossible quest, he is gifted with 3 vials of hero water. Enchanted water taken from the spring of eternity that, when ingested, cause his body to undergo an alchemical transformation, turning him from a flesh boy into living gold. Now, when you're strong as eternity, thrashing some trolls is easy, and that golden skin makes him practically invulnerable. But when Seely's steel is not enough to stop the dreaded dragon of Doomspire, Arwen realizes just how vulnerable he really is. Fortunately, Arwen does not need to face these insurmountable obstacles alone. This is Bell Pepper, Arwen's fiery fairy friend. Though her hot temper gets her into trouble, her ability to conjure rainbow bridges make her an invaluable ally. Then there's the beautiful Princess Otome, whose sharp wit, keen mind, and mastery over illusion are only matched by her vanity. She's not exactly a big fan of fights or adventure, but she's journeyed to Brightwater in search of the secret of eternal beauty, and she's not about to let some big dumb lizard stand in her way. And finally, the brave Lieutenant Caspian, the last man of the Wild Hunt, a conflicted sun elf with a strong sense of loyalty to Captain Morrowind. Caspian is divided between his heroic calling in Brightwater and his responsibilities to the Wild Hunt. Skilled in both swordsmanship and thunder magic, he takes up the cause against Doomspire, becoming Arwen's reluctant rival, mentor, and friend. Together, they courageously fight to free the denizens of Brightwater and protect the secrets of eternity. Don't miss the fun, the excitement, the fantasy. Experience the greatest adventure of the season. All you have to do is back Wonder Island, Hero of Brightwater.
All right. So yeah, back at today. If you haven't yet already, get in on this. It's a fun, family-friendly adventure. I actually just spoke to Donkey Madness. Something came up, so hopefully we'll have him on next week. But yeah, I mean, Liam was very entertaining. He gave us quite a bit of information. But before we go, let's talk about some other projects, shall we?
Wait. We were just talking because I don't know, we never told people about the dude that is, right over there. That's actually my brother, and he's sitting right over there next to me. And he had a very interesting comment concerning this project. So
good.
I would like to ask him to express his opinion about the matter.
Absolutely. What's up, dude?
What up? Well, how to say it? According to the drawing, it strongly remind me some mobile app game or something like that. I don't know if you hear me right or.
I do.
Yeah. It definitely has that kind of fun feel, a little Zelda-ish.
I can definitely imagine it as a mobile game, like all the characters and all the abilities, even the enemies or the mushroom what was on the picture. Definitely a mobile game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could easily see this becoming a mobile game, even a side scroller. Yeah, definitely game material here.
Oh yeah, he's got so many characters and different lores and shit in there too. That it'd be perfect for it.
Oh yeah, I just want to say hello to the Time Prophet. Thanks for stopping in, my man. We got Hatch in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Hey.
Metal Movies and Brewskis is here as well. Good to see you all popping in. But yeah, we're gonna be doing these every Thursday. So if you got a project you want to pimp, every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, just look for that tweet and post your link in the comments section of that. Hatch says Xenotype left me pretty sour. Not a fan of how he did. Well, I don't really want to go into all of that, sir. But I mean, there's you're going to have differing opinions on every side. So
yeah, I knew some of what happened on that, and yeah, Odie did give him wrong files. He had the proper editing. I could speak on that behalf because I saw it firsthand. Yeah, there was a lot of miscommunication that happened due to somebody.
yeah, I mean that will happen. It's it could have been handled better, I think, all around. So
yep.
That's one of those things I just kind of want to put in the past and keep moving forward. If that's something that sours you on it, then that's your personal opinion. It's up to you, man. But yeah, I don't really want to bring those onto these streams. I just want to promote the books, let people know what's out there, and give everyone a chance to decide for themselves.
And don't forget too, Odie also apologized to Liam and sent the letter and did it in public. So I think that's all their business that has been put out there to date. So, and things are fine.
Right. Sorry,
I would like
dude.
to point out
Didn't mean
that
to cut you off there.
Beautiful 23 likes.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much, everybody.
31, so yeah, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much for coming out and supporting. Time Prophet says, unfortunately, I have nothing to sell, just videos to make. Well, that's something I was actually thinking of expanding upon with these shows, is bringing on even YouTube creators. Like if you just have something, they just want to get out there. Yeah, I think we're going to do some expansion on that as well and open it up to other YouTube creators or anybody doing pretty much anything. Like if you're creating anything, I want you to have a place to be able to come and talk about it and raise awareness for it. So that's what we're going to try to do here.
See, that's the thing. Like sometimes when you bring, for example, music creator or video creator or animation creator, you never know, for example, how these people get in contact with the comics creator and they create something, something else. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, anybody who's creating anything, if you're creating YouTube content, that's creating, man. Yeah, you're welcome. And we'll figure out a way to expand that and maybe do a different format for those shows. Maybe do them individually. We'll see. Yeah, Hatch, man, I didn't mean to shut you down, man. I just don't. I kind of want to get past all the drama and all the nonsense and just talk about projects, So that's all that was about. Hatch having a little bit of trouble hearing you still, Katie. I think if you have a microphone on your wire there, I think maybe if you hold it up to your mouth, maybe that'll.
It's not connected. I have a microphone somewhere right over there. I think you can hear me better right now.
Yeah, still a little low, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm on my shitty laptop. I'm sorry.
Hey, Frog G, I think I missed you the first time around. Thanks for stopping in, my man.
Oh yeah, man. Hail, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Hat says I don't create, but I do support. Well, I mean, maybe we could do some streams on that too. Just bring in some supporters, some customers, and see what you guys like, what you'd like to see more of. That might be a good idea.
That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, hey, Hatch is awesome. There's a lot of great people that we have in the chat who've been supporting like crazy too. And yeah, we want to make sure that we are doing the right thing by everyone, and that's why we are keeping that positive vibe everywhere. Over on my channel, it's the same deal. We normally do them on Fridays, where we do kind of a showcase as well. And yeah, so tomorrow at 4 p.m., I should have on Andy Smith. NyRiam should be there as well. That's why I'm doing those Friday ones a little bit earlier, so we can have more of a hangout with some of our friends in European countries as well.
Yeah, about this Friday, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to come since I'm at my parents. So.
Right. Well, again,
that's okay. That's something we can sort out.
Yeah, there's no big deal.
Hatch says Andy Smith is awesome. Backed over 100 campaigns. Yeah, I know, man. Like, dude,
excellent.
You're awesome, brother. Like, I'm well aware that you're out there all the time trying to support campaigns and raise awareness for them and backing like crazy. Yeah, all you guys are awesome. Frog G, same way, man. He's out there supporting, promoting these projects all the time. You guys really make this happen. So, yeah, anytime you got a concern or whatever, just hit me up in a DM or an email if you have my email. I think you do. But yeah, I would definitely. I think that's a really good idea actually, to bring on just do a whole show with backers and supporters, and just get you guys input, live and verbally, because it's sometimes the chat scrolls by and we miss things, and we don't always see everything on Twitter. So I think it'll be cool, to just get you guys in here and have a chat with you. Bruno Morningwood says my YouTube career is currently at a point where I make a bid and delete an hour later while berating myself. Is this a thing? It's kind of a thing, yeah. I mean, once you get started, once you get into it, I think you'll kind of get a feel for it, get a vibe for it, and it'll be easier, because I know it's not easy to hear your own voice when you're doing things at first, but you'll get in touch, you'll get in tune, you'll find a vibe, and it'll work out for you. Yeah, just stick to it. Just one day say F it and throw some stuff out there and don't delete it and see what happens. Hash says, sad I'm not around as much as I was, but I'm always listening. Yeah, I know, man, that's cool. And like real life gets all of us, man. Like we all have things that come at us. A lot of us got day jobs as well, apart from this. So yeah, sometimes everybody fades out and fades back in, and that's all part of the game. It's life. But as long as you keep fading back, we're all good.
Exactly, man. Yeah, dude, we're up to like 3 a.m. most nights, and it's because we're juggling so much. It's like, oh, if there were just a few more hours in the day, I'd use them to sleep.
Yeah, that's for real. That's for real. Co-writer says me on the.
They would use those hours to draw more.
Well, that's possible. It depends. Some days you might draw more. Some days you might actually get an hour of sleep. Pale Rider says me on a live stream chat might not be the smartest idea. I think it would be glorious, Pale Rider.
I think so too.
You should definitely join in a live stream chat sometime. But before we get rolling here, I clicked the wrong button. Let's talk about some of our active campaigns. Vinny, you still got Shadow of the Kraken in demand?
I do. Yes, I'm currently working on pages as we speak. I can't wait for people to get their hands on this one. And again, it's some of the best work I've done to date. I'm super excited about it. Just so much going on with it. But yeah, if you guys like, those kind of historical pirates, that's the setting. We are following this main character. You're going to see how he goes from being part of the Royal Navy and turning it to piracy, why he did that. The treasure map he finds that has multiple different locations on it. It's also coded. There are supernatural elements in this story as well. So you're going to have your fantastical moments. It's not just going to be, a history lesson or, stuff like that. There's brutality in here. There's hot babes. There's beautiful locations. Again, we're in the Caribbean, so you're going to have beautiful, skies and, islands, you name it. We got everything in here. Shark attacks. I ran the gamut with this one. It's going to be 50 pages, perfect bound. We have a fantastic villain as well. He has his own agenda. He's pulling the strings from the shadows, but he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either. You'll see that in this issue as well. I have an incredible opener, and the cliffhanger is also huge. Like, I got bookends of like holy shit moments in here. But yeah, I'm just super excited about this project all around. Maybe I'll tease you guys with a little bit of some artwork here that I'm working on. Maybe I'll just do it.
Yeah, tease away. Show us a little leg, Vinny.
Just a little bit, because I'm currently. Let me hit the share button. I'm currently coloring up this page. I'll just show you a bit of it, not everything, but So I don't know. I don't know if I should end up doing some of these kind of streams where I just break down the process again a little bit. I know we played around a bit with that in the past.
I would love that.
But yeah, that could be pretty cool. So yeah, we got some neat paneling here. I don't want to show you too much down there because there's some other stuff going on. But yeah, guys.
People could learn how you process. What techniques you use and what basically the process. Layer by layer and everything. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'll definitely watch that.
Yeah, I kind of do my flats a little bit, but I put a little bit of painting in there, and then I kind of just do like another layer, and just I'm very blunt. I don't break things down in a certain way because I am self-taught. So like I don't. I know people have like 10,000 different layers, color holds, all that shit. I kind of paint like as if it's. I approach it as if it's like an oil painting or something like that. Just way more forgiving. But yeah, I kind of have my own little tricks and things that I've developed to get certain looks and things of that nature. No, don't do that.
He's gonna cut up this extra copy and sell the pages as prints on eBay.
Someone did that to Capullo, and they did it with his art book. They were at a convention, and they took out all those pages, and they were having him sign. He goes, "I know what you're doing here." The guy came back again. He goes, I'm not signing any more of these. And he grabbed the guy. He's like, you get the fuck away from my table. And then after he left, he goes, Vinny, if this was me like 10 years earlier, I would have jumped over the table and beat the shit out of this guy. He goes, I mellowed out.
Ryan Cardinal says, I'm looking to launch KS issues 1 and 2 on September 7th. So I'll be doing a pre-campaign push for August. Just drawing up some pages and getting the campaign ready. Sign-up page will be up again later today. Awesome, man. Yeah, well, whenever you get that page up, man, you're welcome. Just keep an eye out for the tweet. You're welcome to pop on and talk about it all you want, man.
Killer.
Absolutely. So yeah, check out Shadow the Kraken. The link is in the description. It's also in the chat. Thank you, Frog G and Pale Rider. Anybody else I might have missed. But we also have Bonds is coming in at you. Katie. I know you're low, and I know you don't want to talk right now because you're probably self-conscious about it. But just give us a little pitch, and we'll breeze on.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not gonna be doing the pitch over here. I would like to thank all the backers, all beautiful, almost 450 backers that we got on the project, who supported it. And well, I would just like to say that yeah, we just let out an update concerning the boxes because we decided to get you really beautiful and fancy colored boxes where you can store your comic and all the prints and everything. But the problem is like they aren't arriving when they're supposed to, so we're gonna be maybe a week or two late, with the fulfilling. But I think it's gonna be worth it because when Red showed me those boxes in the designer, they were like fabulous, and I was like, yeah, we're definitely doing this, and yeah, it's gonna be super awesome, and I just can't wait. And I also want to thank you, Red Geese, since I kind of planned to come over, to help him with the fulfilling and with the signing and with everything. But due to the COVID shit that's spreading around, and the borders being still closed and all that, I'm basically not able to right now. So he's doing the fulfilling, and I'm so damn thankful for that. And yeah, that's a huge shout out to you.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna be blown away by the packages you'll be receiving on Bonds. Yeah, it's going to go into August a little bit before we can start shipping out because those boxes didn't print on time, but they're coming. I hashed it out with the box printing company, and we should be good. So yeah, look for those boxes coming soon in a couple of weeks. And yeah, thank you all for your support. Absolutely. Hatch says, I'm sure a week is not a huge deal. Certain nameless people are years late. Yeah. I mean, like I said before, we strive to get everything out as timely as possible. But there's hiccups here and there that happen occasionally, and yeah, we apologize for that. So yeah, man. As long as you guys are happy, we're going to be happy. If you're not happy, let us know, and we'll see what we can do to make you happier.
And we kind of like last week we announced that we're forming a kind of a brand, right? And that's just one of the goals that we decided to follow. Be as timely as possible, so just make all the backers happy by fulfilling on time. So that's why I brought this up, because that's how we want to roll. Highest quality, on time, best shipping. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like Vinny's lesson of packaging and all that, so we can get like top notch.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely right. And if there is any hiccups, you guys are going to know about them. We're not going to keep anybody in the dark and just stay quiet and hoping nobody notices. We're going to let you know what's going on at all stages of the game. So Try to be as transparent as possible, top quality, as quickly as we can possibly do it. And yeah, it's all for you guys. And thank you all very much for making these things possible.
Oh, absolutely. Does anyone else want to see another page or no?
Oh, absolutely.
I've read it. I think you see most of this one, but I don't know how low I should go on it. But
How low can you go?
Here's another shot.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
A little more violence and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Should we show the bottom panel as well?
Hmm.
Oh, wait, show it.
I think you get the idea. You've made no secret. You're delving into the slave trade in this book.
Yeah.
Again, transparent. You're just historically accurate.
Right. So, like I said, we have a little bit of everything in here, but I thought more people would like to see still a little more action, a little more cool stuff. I know the panel I showed before. It's more of like a calm scene, but that's what you need. You need a good balance, I think, because if it's just all action, all up front like that, you know, it's too much, and then you're going to lose your storytelling aspects. But there are a number of ship battles in this book, so yeah, there was a little extra peek.
All right, real quick, Katie and Ladude have got to take off for the night. Thank you both for being here. It's good to meet you, Ladude. If you guys have any parting words you would like to say?
Do you want to say bye-bye?
Hey guys, it was really nice to see you all. It was a pleasure to be here. It's my first stream.
Oh,
nice
good.
meeting you.
There will be more.
Thank you very much for the...
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Maybe one day I'll be able to bring him on camera. One day.
Yeah,
Maybe we don't push.
We don't.
maybe
That's
we'll
right.
do we'll do a brother stream and I'll pull Frankie on.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. That would be cool.
Well, I basically followed like Red Gaze's example because I remember the last video that he posted, you know, was with his brother, right? From the concert.
Yep, we were out and about, gazing at cherry pie.
So I just wanted to show that I also have a brother, right?
Oh, so this is a competition now, is what you're saying?
Okay, show off Sandstorm finally. So you know,
Do it.
do it.
Yeah, Hatch is right. Just be safe. Only go on camera if you're ready for war. He also says number one backers.
Awesome people. Can you show these awesome people some of the latest pages that's been colored by Mika or panel 6 showing all stuff?
I absolutely can. I gotta get those up. Gotta get it up, you know. Real quick, Hatch says number one backers get angry when we go months without updates, and then we get antsy. Yeah, that's something we're gonna always try to avoid. Make sure you guys.
Hatch, I do have a question. Is it just like the updates on the campaigns, or like on the streams and stuff too? Like, if we show a lot like throughout the streaming that we do, does that make people more happy, or do you prefer the updates on the actual campaign where you get like the email notification?
I would do both because there are many people who don't come to your stream that back the book and they will get the notification from the campaign.
Yeah. I think both is good.
Excellent.
All right. Well, these thumbnails are really small. Tell you what, let's I'll show it. Yeah, we got a couple pages here to show you guys for Sunsworn. So these came out really nice. The lines are amazing, as you know, and Mika's doing a bang-up job with the colors. So yeah, there's just a taste of what y'all are going to get.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I think I'll stop that page there. That's to not give away too much of the story. And I'm just gonna chance it on some of these. So yeah, this is some of the sequential art from Sunsworn that's coming up. We're getting pages done, getting colors done, and yeah, you guys are gonna love this story. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you put your heart and soul into everything too. And that's why I love what we're doing here, what we have. You know, good tight crew, hardworking people.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's just an update on some pages and some colors there. But yeah, if you haven't gotten in on Sunsworn yet, we're probably not going to make that 250 backer goal for everyone to get a free black and white copy. But anyone who has backed the Sirens of Sunsworn tier, the Total Onslaught tier, or anybody who's purchased original art as well, you're all going to get that as a bonus. And I'm also considering just putting it up as its own tier if you guys would be interested in that as well. So yeah, just throw me some feedback on that anywhere here on Twitter, even in the comments on the page. But yeah, thank you all for your support. We appreciate you guys very much. Frog G says back at once, back at twice, back at three times a lady. Wise Guys when asked about Sunsworn. Hell yeah, Wise Guys is a good dude. I'd like to get him on here sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Writer says I found a cosplayer that's going to work nice as a reference for Yuri. Yeah, that's another book that'll be coming up in a bit. But Hatch says I'm almost finished with the novel. Awesome, man. Let me know what you think. Absolutely. Yeah, give me some feedback. I love that feedback. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. I just want to know so I can make the next one better. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it there. Vinny, what do you got going on this week?
9:30 tonight. I'll be doing Unhinged. I'll be over there doing the Test Your Might. He invited me to do the drawing thing. It's about, I think, a half hour, like a half hour long, something like that. Then tomorrow we have over on my channel 4 p.m. Andy Smith's going to be on, maybe NyRiam. But if not, if not tomorrow, again, like I know things are kind of a little up in the air right now but we should have a few more guests. I mean, Red's always invited as well. But yeah, I gotta look. I wrote down a few things. And Sundays, we always do the Sunday chill stream. I think we'll be doing it an hour earlier this week. I think we're going to be doing around 8 o'clock. We'll start because last week we went 4 hours, had a very in-depth conversation that was very entertaining. Rini was there, Red was there, Liam. I think someone else was. I can't remember. I've been on so many streams this week already. But yeah, just lots going on. I put up a new video today as well. I did like a 10-minute stream discussing Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out as well. It was pretty hilarious. But yeah, and obviously these fantastic books. Shadow of the Kraken. That's the newest one. You currently saw what I was working on. And we have City of Venus. The sequel is coming. It's going to be as soon as I'm done with the pirate book and that's fulfilled. I'll be working on issue 2 again. Then after City of Venus, I have another project with my brother Frank, which is going to be just absolutely killer. It's a one-shot story, but it is so good. We're going to kind of bounce around with a few things. Shadow of the Kraken is an ongoing series as well. So we're going to have a lot more of that as well. So. Thanks, Fred.
Cool,
Thank you, everyone in chat. You guys all rock.
Hey, my pleasure. And by the way, Hatch, I believe it or not, I'm also a slow reader, so I would never hold that against anybody. I love to read, but it takes me a while to let all that information sink in. So I understand you 100%. I'm just glad you're reading it, man. Thank you again for your support. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support. You guys are awesome. And we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be doing these every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Anybody wants to come on and pimp their projects, they're more than welcome. Spread the word. And we'll be doing another Gazing into the Abyss for you next Tuesday around 10:30 p.m. So again, thank you all for being here. You guys are the bomb. We appreciate you very much. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.